Welcome to the review section. Now, to talk a little bit more about the article, California last December actually allowed commercial use and testing of these driverless delivery vehicles. However, they are still not, they are not unmanned as of yet.
Unmanned.
Unmanned. Because I guess at the moment the technology isn't up to scratch and they need someone behind the wheel unless something goes amiss.
Go amiss.
Go amiss.
There are actually two companies authorized to do this service. One of them being Alphabet Incorporation's subsidiary company, Waymo.
Subsidiary.
Subsidiary. So do you feel comfortable using delivery service during this COVID-19 outbreak? And in comparison to actually going to restaurants, how do you feel?
It's hard to say in terms of would I rather go to restaurants, because delivery food is so convenient in this time where I feel like it's a lot safer to just take it from one person than being a isolated room with tons of people who you don't know.
Right.
And the delivery people in South Korea, you know, they're wearing masks, they're being very careful. So I have no problem with taking delivery food. What about you?
I think it's okay for me. I seem to be getting used to it anyway. I much prefer going to a restaurant, and I was only thinking yesterday, I can't remember the last time I really sat down and had a meal, maybe a month ago now. Not too long ago actually. However, it's just, I used to go to restaurants every week, whereas now it's once a month, twice a month possibly, and usually far in between. How would you feel about letting a car drive itself?
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
It's interesting because statistically, you're less likely to have an accident in a self-driving car.
Yeah.
However, it's the feeling of not being in control that I think scares me so much.
Right.
Or just not visibly seeing somebody in control.
Yeah.
It's just a bit freaky. I really want to be able to trust it, but for now, I don't think I can. What about you?
Well, I know that they have a kind of test situation down in Busan with driverless bus. And I believe that it is doing well. They don't have a lot of them, but I think they have maybe one or two, as far as I know. Personally, for me, I still find it very strange to take subways that don't have drivers. Like at the moment, the Shinbundang-san line, it has a driverless carriage, so you can actually go to the front and look out, and that kind of feels a bit weird still. But it feels much more safe because it's on a route, like a track, and there's only front and back, and there's nothing to go across it. But in regards to having cars which are very unpredictable, driving here and there, I don't think I could trust it either.
Right.
I don't think for a long time anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's unit, and we'll see you on the next unit.